But Panthus, slipping past the Grecian swords, Panthus, the son of Othrys, priest of Phoebus within the citadel, now rushes toward my threshold madly. In his hand he carries the holy vessels and defeated gods. He drags his tiny grandson. Panthus, where's the crucial struggle? Where are we to stand? My words are hardly done when, with a groan, he answers. It has come, the final day and Troy's inevitable time. We Trojans were, Troy has been. Gone is the giant glory of Teucrians. Ferocious Jupiter has taken all to Argos, and the city now burns beneath its Danaan overlords. The horse stands high within the heart of Troy, and it pours out armed men. The mocking Sinon, now he has won, is scattering firebrands. Some crowd the open gates, as many thousands as ever came from great Mycenae. Others have blocked the narrow streets with ready blades. The sword edge stands unsheathed. Its gleaming point is set for slaughter. At the forward line the guards can scarcely stand. They battle blind. The words of Panthus and the will of gods, these carry me into the flames and weapons, where bitter fury, where the roar and cries that climb the skies call out. And in the moonlight I now am met by comrades. Epatus, great warrior, and Rhipeus come to join us, to march beside us, Eponus and Demas, and then the young Charybdis, son of Mygdon. For in those days he chanced to come to Troy, insane with love for his Cassandra, bringing his help as son-in-law to Priam and the Phrygians. Sad Charybdis, would he had heeded the warnings of his frantic bride. And when I saw them hot again for battle in tight ranks, I began, young men, your hearts are sturdy, but for nothing. If you want to follow me into my last attempt, you see what fortune watches us. For all the gods on whom this kingdom stood have quit our shrines and altars, gone away. The city that you would help is now in flames. Then let us rush to arms and die. The lost have only this one deliverance, to hope for none. So were these young men's spirits spurred to fury, then, just as plundering wolves in a black fog, when driven blindly by their bellies' endless frenzy, for they have left behind their cubs to wait with thirsty jaws. Through enemies, through swords, we pass to certain death. We make our way into the heart of Troy. Around us the black night hovers with its hollow shade. Who has the words to tell that night's disaster, and who to tell the deaths? What tears could equal our agony? An ancient city falls that ruled for many years. Through streets and houses, and on the sacred thresholds of the gods, so many silent bodies lie about. Nor are the Teucrians the only ones to pay the penalty of blood. At times new courage comes to beaten hearts, and then the Danaan victors die, and everywhere are fear, harsh grief, and many shapes of slaughter. The first to face us is Androgeus, surrounded by a mighty mob of Greeks. In ignorance he thinks us fellow troops, and welcomes us at once with friendly words. But hurry, men, what laziness has kept you back? The others at sack and plunder in burning Pergamus. Have you just come from your tall ships? He spoke and knew at once, for he received no sure reply from us, that he was in the hands of enemies. He drew back, dazed. He checked his step and voice, even as one who works his way along the ground through tangled briars, when, unawares, he treads upon a serpent and recoils in terror, suddenly, as it ignites in anger, puffing up its azure neck. Just so, on seeing us, Androgeus trembled, trying to make his quick escape. We rush to ring the Greeks, our weapons thick, we kill on every side. They do not know the ground, and panic overcomes them. Fortune smiles on our first trial, and here Charybdis, glad at our success in spirits, cries, "My comrades, where fortune first points out the path of safety, where first she shows herself auspicious, there must be the way to follow. Let us change our shields, take Danaan armor for ourselves. If that be guile or valor, who would ask in war? Our enemies will give us weapons." These were Charybdis' words. Then he put on Androgeus' crested helmet and his shield with handsome emblem, fastening to his thigh the Argive sword. So Demas does, and Rhipeus, and the excited youths, each arms himself with these new spoils. We move ahead to mingle with Argives under auspices not ours. Through that long night we clash in many combats, and we send many Danaans down to Orcus. Some scatter to the ships to seek the shore of safety. Some in their low fear climb back to the familiar belly of the horse. But oh, it is not right for anyone to trust reluctant gods, for there the virgin Cassandra, Priam's daughter, hair disheveled, was dragged out from the temple, from Minerva's shrine, and her eyes were raised in vain to heaven, her eyes, for chains held fast her gentle hands. Charybdis, maddened, could not stand the sight. He threw himself, about to die, against the very center of the Grecian line. We follow close behind him, charging thick.